Hello friends, this video is all about reliability test, and most prominently used reliability test is called Cronbach alpha. So here we'll talk about few things. Number one, what is reliability? What is reliability test? Type of question for the reliability test, acceptable level of the values, how to perform reliability test, that is Cronbach alpha in SPSS, and how do we interpret the results. So video is mix of both theory as well as practice. Now what is reliability? Now reliability is nothing but a consistency. Okay, normally in research we have two types of variable which can easily be measured. Say we have variable called age, and we know that it can be measured in terms of number of years. We had something called spending, and we had a measurement called money. Okay, we have income which is measured in terms of money. We have height and weight which can also be measured. But there are certain variable like satisfaction, motivation, now which cannot be measured. We do not have ready-made measurement tool available. For measuring this kind of variable, we need to have our own scale for measurement. And when you design the scale need to be checked for the reliability. Okay, so when you have new scale to be developed for measuring a qualitative variable like satisfaction or a motivation or maybe a perception, you are developing a scale, and most of the time you use Likert scale for those kind of measurement. In Likert scale you have a statement and you are asking the respondent to give their perception on a 5-point or 7-point scale. So reliability is nothing but internal consistency in the questionnaire, which is made up of multiple Likert scale items. So reliability test basically measures internal consistency of your instrument, how closely the set of items are related in a group, and how well instrument is actually measuring what it's supposed to be. For example, you have developed a scale for measuring a motivation. Now you want to check whether the instrument is really measuring motivation. Okay, or secondly, you have varieties of 10 or 12 or 7 8 items. You want to check whether the items are closely related to each other. That's what the reliability test is doing. Okay, mostly in reliability test we have Likert scale item. Sometimes we have 3-point scale or 5-point scale. So here we said strongly agree to strongly disagree, this becomes 5-point scale. And the below picture images gives you a Cronbach alpha. So you always want to measure internal consistency within that scale, and for that Cronbach alpha is most widely used. And depending on the value of Cronbach alpha will decide whether there is internal consistency in the scale or not, whether the scale is acceptable or not. Normally acceptable value for Cronbach alpha is 7. Okay, 7 is the minimum. Below 7 it is a questionable, and below 6 is normally considered to be a poor value. Okay, so anything Cronbach alpha value above 7 is acceptable for the purpose of research. Now this is a sample table that you have. You can have this kind of table in your questionnaire where you have say statement. Suppose we are measuring level of satisfaction, so we have 7 statement which ultimately measures the satisfaction, and for each statement we are asking the respondent to give their agreement or disagreement on a 5-point scale. In this case we have 10 statement, and for each statement we are asking the respondent to mark the response on a 5-point scale where 3 is neutral. Okay, so this is the format for the questionnaire that you have, and after getting the data you have to enter the data. So we'll go to a data file here. So this is a data file. So we have statement 1 to 10. For each statement we have asked the respondent to give the responses, and responses are accorded. Say for statement number 1 the score was 4, then 3. For statement 2 for the first respondent, so respondent number 1 has given their scales. Okay, similarly we have data entered for all 16 respondent. Now I want to check whether the scale is reliable or not, whether there is internal consistency between these 10 items or not. For that we have to perform reliability analysis, that is Cronbach alpha. So let's perform that Cronbach alpha. We'll go to analyze. We have tab here called scale, and here we have reliability analysis. So we'll click here, and by default you'll have this kind of scale screen available there. You have to select all the variable, select the variable for the purpose of analysis, and here you have menu on statistics. Here you will click descriptives for item, scale, okay, and scale if item deleted. This is very important. We'll work on this. If you want, you can click correlation also, and then simply press continue. In model you have various options available, but most prominently we are using Cronbach alpha, so we'll continue alpha as it is, and then we press OK. Now the result is available here. Here is the case processing summary, which said there are 60 respondents. This is your Cronbach alpha. Here the Cronbach alpha value is 0.6878. okay, and if you look at the file that we have been talking about, we said Cronbach alpha acceptable level is minimum 7. In our case we are getting the value which is 0.678, so in a way it is not acceptable as of now. Okay, this is the item score. So for each statement mean score is available here. Okay, and then this is intercorrelation matrix, which shows the correlation between different items. So if when items are not correlated, those items can very well be deleted, but we have another options available here to decide, and that is items total statistics. Here we have this last column, Cronbach alpha, if item is deleted. So if particular statement is deleted, what will be new alpha level? So if you check this value, we have one statement available here. This is statement number 5. Look at this, 0.722. It means if you delete this item number 5, statement 5, your Cronbach alpha will go to 0.722, which is acceptable. Okay, so if you ignore this statement number 5 from the scale that you developed, your scale will be go to acceptable level. So what we'll do, we'll check, we'll remove this item statement number 5 and check the Cronbach alpha again. So what we'll do, we'll go to our analysis again, and we are removing statement number 5. So now we have 9 items in the scale, 5 is not there, and we'll perform analysis again. If you check, the number of respondents are still 60, okay, but total items are 9 here, and Cronbach alpha is 0.722. It means your Cronbach alpha, your scale is reliable provided you keep only 9 items and you delete 10th item. And if you look at this item deleted table again here, still all values are at reasonable level. Okay, now still if you want to increase the reliability further, we have an option here. If you remove statement number 9, you can increase the reliability of the scale, but since with this 9 item scale is reliable, we would like to continue with 9 item. So in a way, the Cronbach alpha says that you need to remove statement number 5 because statement number 5 is not consistent with the other items, and your scale that you have developed with these 10 items, after removing 1, left with 9 items, and your scale is reliable. Okay, this is how we perform Cronbach alpha using SPSS. And now your scale value, your scale is acceptable, your scale is internally consistent. I hope things are very clear. You can try at your level. For any difficulty, Feel free to have your comment in comment section of the video, and if you need any other kind of analysis, let us know. We'll surely be preparing video on it for your benefit. If you like this video, you can subscribe the channel also and like the video. Thank you.